That's what's the biggest problem with industrial farming is they have set up a factory mindset, but this is human beings and living creatures that have to be respected.
I've never met anybody who has learned about what's happening in the food system and said, that's cool. You know, at the same time, I think some people feel unsure about how to be involved.
So how do we change the culture around farming so that community is integrated into it, right? Into the very concept itself. There's not one person who, if they leave the picture, it all falls apart. What we're building here now is something that will be able to continue operating.
I already love you people. The fact that you would come into this organization and willing to literally plant the seeds to something that's going to blossom into something great one day, and I hope I will be there to see it.
Turn and toil, grow with the silken soil, and burn like a waning of time.
Turtle Island is an academic and sustainable agriculture research cooperative, promoting and pioneering community legacy models.
The 4 pillars of Turtle Island's mission statement are ecological resiliency, rigorous study, hard work or physical labor, and community engagement. Essentially, we want to provide people a place where they can live a balanced lifestyle that's also contributing something positive to the community and to the other people on Turtle Island and to the world.
Industrialization has played a huge role in shifting the agriculture and food system. Part of the reason that you see a lot of rural towns disappearing is because of the ways in which farms have become industrialized and have become, you know, fewer farms but bigger farms.
We're getting away from the agro-business model, and we're getting away from like the bloodline generational model where it's just like for this one family's sake, and then we're saying, no, this is for
A community.
This is for a community.
Turtle Island's all about returning to roots of community, but also don't want to be stuck in the world of just like going to work and coming home and going to work and coming home. So Turtle Island's really about bridging that gap.
By doing the model that Turtle Island wants to have, where you work in the morning in the farm, and then you study in the afternoon and the evening, or interact with the community and have open events, it's the best of both worlds.
This would be a place for people to be able to come and breathe the fresh air, drink the good water, eat healthy food, work with their hands, but at the same time, still be able to have that sustained discourse that you get a taste of when you are in college.
One of the things that originally drew me to studying the agri-food system was that I saw it as a place where a lot of issues were coming together, right? Like if I cared about the environment and I also cared about social justice, this is one activity that would address a lot of different issues.
We need to be proud of the way that we're trying to do things and sharing the lessons that we're learning. And that's why Turtle Island is a nonprofit, is because what we're doing is not just business, it's not just community, it's also for the sake of the public, period.
So a community that's built around this and engaged in this is a much more solid source of continued growth in the ideas and in the changes, because I mean everything's going to always need to evolve and grow a little more organically, and that stuff takes time.
What we need right now is donations, volunteering, word of mouth, people telling other people. If you have a skill that could be put to use and you want to see it work towards something that will benefit the world, then contact us.
For the viewers of this video, because we don't know how much money is going to be raised, something very important to communicate is that $1,000 or $500,000, Turtle Island will continue to exist. Turtle Island will move forward. We will continue to talk to each other. We will continue to read books together, and we will continue to search for places to make this happen, and that will never stop. So.
In best case scenario, I hope it gets off the ground and that we see this become a more popular idea. Like, steal this idea, you know, it's not copyrighted. Like, please, take it.
What we're really asking for people who are a lot more interested in this is to be able to read through everything and then ask us questions, and then we'll keep adding answers, and we'll do follow-up videos and stuff like that. Like our Facebook, message us with questions.
We have
look
an
forward to talking
Instagram,
more.
too.
Be sure to check out our website here.
Fall with the paddles and take my breath away. With every ear fixed to the tune.
Thanks for watching! Bam!